Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered out on the four corners of the earth, prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Coming to you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I just wanted to go into some scriptures because throughout the Bible, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai made it be known that He is the true and living power, the true and living God, the Most High. No one is above Him. Why did He have to keep letting us know that? Because there was going to come a time where some nation of people was going to try to be like Him and take His spot as the Most High. You got to be a dumb individual to try to take the Most High spot. I could see you taking the Israelite spot, but the Most High, you got to be out of your mind to try to do that. I can't even imagine trying to do that. I don't even want that position, that title, because He is, even in the beginning of the Bible, He said, I am that I am. Letting you know that ain't nobody else. It's Him only. So let's go. We're going to hit these scriptures real quick, because there is none else but the Most High. All these other gods are fake idols. And if you worship them, the Most High don't like that. We're going to start in Deuteronomy 4. And let's go down here to 35. Because the Most High kept letting us know this. Deuteronomy 4 and 35. Unto thee was shewed, that thou mightest know that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is, He is power. He is the Most High. He is God. There is none else beside Him. There he goes, stressing that point. There is no other power beside Him. Can't nobody stand beside Him but Yahweh Shai. You also got Satan on the left-hand side, but there ain't no other power. This is what I'm getting at. Even on down in this chapter. Deuteronomy 4 and 39. Know before this day, and consider it in thine heart, in your mind. Consider this, what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is telling you. That Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, He is power. He is the Most High. He is God. In heaven above, and nobody up higher than Him. And upon the earth beneath, there is none else. Nobody but Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And He is our power, starting with the hopeful elect of Israel. Then you other nations are going to get in line. We got to get in line first. which you are trying to stop that. First Kings. I love this chapter. These my spots right here. When King Solomon was telling us how to pray. But I'm going down here to verse 60. That all the people of the earth may know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is power, the Most High, God, and that there is none else. What 61 say? Let your heart therefore be perfect with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our power, to walk in his statute and keep his commandment as it at this day. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just constantly letting us know that there is none else beside him. Let's go to Isaiah. He mentioned that in Isaiah a lot. Let me see where I want to start at. We can go on to start at 8. Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this. Why he keep telling us to remember this? Because there was going to come a time where we forgot and we lost our way. But here it is in these last days and times that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is telling his people to remember this. And show yourself men. Bring it again to mind. It's time for us to wake up and realize who is and who isn't. And the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said, he is, and there is none else. O ye transgressors, remember the former things of old. Remember what he told us. Remember how he told us to live. Remember all the things of our forefathers, their ways. Even though we went off, but he still laid the blueprint down for us. Remember these ways. Come back to these ways. Stop living like these heathens. For I am power, and there is none else. I am power. How many times he got to tell us this? We know as children you have to keep telling your children over and over and over and over to stop. Stop doing that. And there is none else like me. There ain't nobody else like Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Can't nobody else imitate him, duplicate him. Especially you Edomites. You have tricked yourself to believe that you are like the Most High. And how foolish and dumb could you be to think that? We're going to keep it moving. I'll skip this one. So let's go back to it. He's saying the same thing over and over and over again, beating into your head. But we still want to serve other gods. We still want to worship white Jesus, Buddha, Islam, whatever else God there is. We want to worship that instead of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 42:8. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That is my name. We've once forgot that name. But like I say, here in these last and evil times, in these last days where this kingdom is almost over with, He's giving us His name back again. And my glory will I not give to another. He not giving His glory unto other people. He's only showing His hopeful elect, the elect of Israel. He's not giving His glory to another nation of people that's trying to imitate Him and duplicate Him and whatever else, copycat Him as the Most High. It's just not going to happen, Jack. Isaiah 42:8. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. And that's what our people love to worship. We love to worship graven images. You walk around, you see them with crosses on their neck, tattoos all over their body, worshiping other gods instead of the true power that keeps saying in this book that there is nobody else but Him. Let's see. Let's get back over here to 45. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob is my servant. Jacob is the Israelites. These are His servants' sake. Ain't nobody else serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai if you're not an Israelite. You can fake the funk all you want like you live in righteousness, but there are only Israelites that can get this. Starting with the elect of Israel on this side. And Israel mine elect. See that? I know you see it, but you can't get it. Israel is His elect. I have even called thee by thy name. They changed our name to these slaves' names we have today. I have surnamed thee, though thou have not known me. Like I say, we have forgot Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in a point at a time before He gave it back to us. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou have not known me. He's giving it back to us right now. He's waking us back up. That they may know from the rising of the sun all the way on the east side of the earth, and from the west, that there is none beside me. In the kingdom of heaven, everybody gonna know this, because you're gonna worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. through Yahweh Shai, the 144,000, the numerous multitude, on down to you heathens, you're going to know our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 6 again. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. I formed the light and created darkness. I make peace and created evil. The evil you seeing done in this earth today, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said he did that. Ain't nobody else giving these devils the tools to do what they do, which they think they did it on their own. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. I form the light. I created darkness. I make peace. That's the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to do that. And I created evil. That's right now. The things you're seeing going on throughout the whole planet Earth. I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, do all these things. Watch this. Skip down to 18. For thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that created the heavens, the Most High himself that formed the earth and made it, and nobody else did this. You Edomites ain't formed the earth. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said he did this, and there is none else. He have established it. He created it not in vain. Right now the earth is in vain. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said he created it not for that. So you devils going to come out of power because he didn't create it for this. He formed it to be inhabited. Y'all trying to kill us. Y'all trying to take everybody off the earth. Saying you can't live on the earth because the cows is farting. The water is polluted. The air is polluted. By default, you got to come out of power, Jack. I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. He just keep on saying the same thing because we're going to have to beat it until you get it. Let's skip one verse. Isaiah 44. And 6. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the king of Israel. No, the king of the Edomites. The king of the Ammonites. The king of the Moabites. No, the king of Israel. Israel is a nation of people that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai say he the king of. And his redeemer, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, and his angels, they coming to take this place down. Sit on the ground, O virgin daughter of Babylon. I am the first, and I am the last. And beside me, there is no power. The power y'all have, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gave it to you. And guess what? He's going to take it from you and give it to the righteous who it belongs to. Verse 7. And who, as I, who trying to act like they him? Who trying to act like they Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? Shall call and shall declare it. Who else gonna do this? Are you Edomites gonna do this? Because your time is running out. You trying your best to do something, but it ain't gonna work. And set it in order for me. Who else gonna do this for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? Who else got the power to do this? Other than Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because he said ain't nobody else but him. Since I appointed the ancient people and the things that are coming and shall come, let them shew unto them. You do it. Since you so tough. Because when Yahushua cracked them clouds, we gonna see who tough. We gonna see who is the man, who is the king of terrors. Right now, you causing terror all across the earth, but you're not the king of terrors. So now, it's a group of people in the earth that's claiming to be Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And let's see who these people. So like I messed up. Isaiah 47. All this is good. Good scriptures. But we're going to get to the point. We'll start at 6. Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people. The Lord was mad at us, the Israelites. These are his people, if you didn't know. I have polluted my inheritance. One pollution is giving us into the hands of you Edomites and giving them into thine hands. See that? You Edomites. Thou didst show them no mercy. You ain't showed us no mercy. From the old man to the young man, from the old woman to the young woman. No mercy. Upon the ancient have thy very heavy laid thy yoke. See that? The ancient is the old man. You ain't showed the young. I seen a picture of young babies in the field picking cotton. Probably still had a pamper on. You got to pay for that, Jack. Just like y'all call me Bub. I hate when the Edomite say, hey, Bub. My fucking name is not Bub. Salakia. I try to be. Isaiah 47 and 7. And thou said, this is what you said, you Edomites, because you think you the Most High. You think you the Almighty. You think you the Savior, which you show this man a white Jesus. I guess he gonna come back and save me from you, which he is you. I shall be a lady forever. You think you're gonna live forever? I could go to a scripture and say, you think this place is gonna last forever? You think it's gonna, America is not gonna fall? So that thou didst not lay these things to thine heart. You didn't think about, just like Esau didn't think about his descendants when he wanted that uncooked meat. You're not thinking about what's going to happen when Yahushua crack those clouds. Neither did it remember the latter end of it. You didn't think about, you living for right now. That's why everything is so fast to you. instant potatoes, instant this. You are thinking about right now. You're not thinking about the long run, which is going to be your downfall. Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this. Listen to this, Esau, because you think you're the Most High, Yahweh, and we done read so many scriptures saying He is the only one. Thou that art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that said in thine heart, you say this in your mind, you sit up all night thinking about this. I am. Now this is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said. Now here go you Edomites saying what he said, trying to take his place. Like in Ecclesiasticus, I think chapter 12, 10, verse 10. Don't let you sit beside us because you're going to try to take our place. How much more Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? You going to take his place? Let's see what Esau say. I am, and there and none else beside me. Ain't that what I've been reading? What Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said? You gotta be a fool to say that. I would never say that, because I fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You do not have wisdom. I shall not sit as a widow. So you gonna whoop Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Neither shall I know the loss of children. Your children dying every day. What are you talking about? You gonna die. You going into slavery. Let's keep it moving. I didn't want to make it long. But these Edomites are something else. We could talk about them to next year and still wouldn't finish. Job 21 and 14. Therefore, they said unto power, the Most High, depart from us. You're a tough guy. You telling the Most High to depart from you. You got this. You controlling the world right now. You don't need the Most High. The brothers used to play that with that Edomite. He act like he us. Stole our identity. I forget his name, but he said that they AI, they don't need the Most High because they got AI. They gonna do away with humans. You gotta be a fool to say I am and there is none else when the Most High said that. Job 21 and 14. Therefore they said unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not thy knowledge of thy ways. You don't want to do what, just like Cain, he brought their sacrifice, then he started crying because he don't want to do right. This is the spirit of you Edomites today. 15. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? You gonna do what you want to do, huh? You don't want to do nothing the scriptures say. And what profit us, and what profit shall we have if we pray unto him? You look on the TV, they talking about God this and God that, and they not talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They talking about their God, Satan. Okay, that's all I wanted on that. They come preaching another Yahweh Shai. We don't want to hear that. We too busy stuck on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou have said in thine heart, you said this in your mind, I will ascend into heaven. You all up there in space, all up there in the heavens, flying around. Do your thing while you got a chance, because your time is coming. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which is the Israelites. Yes, you got us in captivity right now. Yes, you're doing us all types of manner of evil towards us. Yes, you're doing this and you're doing that. Yes, you're trying to act like the Most High. Yes, you think you are the Most High. And yes, the Most High is sending his son back to whoop your blank. I will set also upon the mount of the congregation. Yes, you're over there in Israel, proclaiming to be the Most High children. Yes, you're sitting in the mount of the congregation right now. In the sides of the north. Verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is you mind of you Edomites today. You think you are the Most High. And I done read umpteen scriptures saying there is none else beside him. There's none else like him. There's nobody else but him. He is the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's get there real quick. Psalms 96 and 4. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. This is why I would never say, I am and there is nobody else but me. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai made the heavens. You devils are through. Y'all are cooked. You're done. Well done. I know you like to eat your steak with blood in it, but you are well done. So there's nobody else but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We are to come back to our power and serve him in true and sincerity, meekness, humbleness, fear, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, it was edifying till the next time I say Shalom.